Well, the string ends at 5.
Well, I'm really miffed at that shot by Weber as he goes high and leaves the 3, 9, 10. Needs to get the ball over here between the 3 and 10 and hopefully take out the 9. He'll probably go down the right-hand side of the lane surface to get enough angle on the 3 pin. Well, let's see what happens now, Chris. Weber is finally throwing a ball that is out of character, and that's been his kind of his pro forma this year. He's had the games where he had him well in hand as he had Monacelli on the ropes, and now he's let him off the ropes. A lead that could have been up to 50 pins has now been squandered down to just 18.
Good rebound in our second game beyond the halfway point. Be more in a little while. But let's go back to that Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto. And it's the tryout of Randy Peterson. ABC, of course, doing the Stanley Cup playoffs. But here is first the slap shot by Randy Peterson. Now watch, he tries to stop a few pucks. ABC's NHL playoff coverage tomorrow, 1 Eastern, noon for Central and Pacific. Winner of the game you're watching now, Monacelli and Weber, will face Marshall Holman next. Hit and trouble, leaving the 6-7-10.
Amleto Monacelli just not enough ball speed to hold the line today on this sharp breaking back end. What he needs to do is get the ball over in the 6-7 zone. The ball will take out the 10. The 6 must be slid across the lane into the 7.
All-out effort. We expect nothing less from this Venezuelan, who has a total of 14 titles, Player of the Year in both 1989 and 90. Here's the man that won titles in 10 consecutive years, going back to 1984, Pete Weber.
Monacelli, for any chance to win the game, must throw some strikes. He has to pick up the ball speed or loft the ball a little bit farther out over the line.
Again, laid it down just beyond the line, Bo.
You're right, Chris, and it's the ball will not take the proper break. Once it gets to the break point, it makes a transition much too quickly. Instead of curving to the pocket, it snaps to the pocket, and that's always an erratic type of roll.
All right, now it's Pete Weber again, leading by good-sized margin of 33 pins, and he has a strike up. Can increase it to 43. 8th frame.
Pete keeping that ball all in the center of the lane. In the heavier oil concentration of the lane, he has a much better control than his 2 opponents so far. He breaks up the 7-10, but it was a good shot.
Coming up next on ABC's Wide World of Sports, Beck's Professional Boxing presents undefeated Kennedy McKinney, defending his crown in a rematch for the IBF World Junior Featherweight Championship Live, plus the Wood Memorial Invitational, all next here on ABC. In the 9th, the strike. Here's reaction.
Pete's best shot of the day. Keeps that arm close to his body, rolls the wrist, just nails it. Right now, Pete, even if he got a 9 count out in the 10th frame, would finish with a 2-13 game. So Monacelli, to have any chance, would have to strike out. 9th frame.
Amleto won in Sayville, and he was 3rd at the Johnny Petraglia Open in North Brunswick, New Jersey.
Amleto, the 3rd ranked bowler on the PBA Tour, IBM computer ranked. Outstanding, excellent player going against bowling's leading money winner, Pete Weber. Right now, 10th frame, Monacelli must strike for any chance.
That's an oh no.
Well, Monacelli's going to have to settle for something in the 180s. Pete Weber is going to meet Marshall Holman, the 1-2 bowlers, all-time money winners in bowling history, in the semifinal match. Pete Weber trying to see really how much hold area I believe he has on that particular shot. You want to see when you can't swing it and trust it. All his opponents have tried that. He's trying to let the ball fall back in the pocket. Not a bad test shot. The game has already been secured.
All right, it's a 209 for Pete Weber to 180 from Amleto Monacelli. This week.